Hello, I'm Bob Thomas, and this is the bottom line. You know, recently the United States Defense Secretary stated in unison with the White House that with varying degrees of confidence that the Syrian government has used chemical weapons against its people. Well, when you hear that, I would ask that all citizens of the United States perk up their ears and listen. You know, as the war in Iraq, Pakistan, and Afghanistan have or are winding down, is it just me, or does it seem like we're looking for a country to be at war with? You know, many people used to say that being at war was good for the economy. Well, it seems to me that we have found that being the world's policeman and invading various countries for as many different reasons has done nothing but drag our country deeper and deeper in debt and to the brink of financial ruin. Try to remember why we invaded Iraq. Was it to get Osama bin Laden, or was it to get the WMD? Or was it to get Al-Qaeda? You know, most people can't really remember exactly. But regardless, as we look back at our attempts to police the world and bring democracy to nations that we think need our way of life, we find that the only country we may be changing is ourselves. Look at all the cuts we're having to make right now to keep from going broke. And the reason I bring all of this up is a warning. When I hear the recent statement from our new Secretary of Defense that's echoed by the White House, I see in our future a resolution in the United Nations asking for a united peacekeeping force that will inevitably be the mostly American forces. Because don't look for the British to join in. Iraq left a bad taste in their mouth. So if we listen to our leaders crying that we have to stop the supposed chemical warfare in Syria with boots on the ground, I would caution all of us to be very, very careful. You know, I detest governments using weapons against their own people, but I also realize we can't protect everybody. And over the hundreds of years, there are times when we turned our backs at terrible atrocities. We all remember when Bill Clinton didn't go into Rwanda and stop the genocide that was going on there, where no telling how many tens or maybe hundreds of thousands were wiped out. You know, we all want to stop all the evil in the world. But as the song goes, I'd love to change the world, but I don't know what to do. I've previously stated in The Bottom Line, that we should be out of Korea. And I still stand by that. I am now warning every American to please be very careful about Syria. You know that chemical weapons are considered WMD, right? So the bottom line is this. Let's don't go on another fishing trip to find weapons of mass destruction in Syria unless the world's leading countries do it with us. I'm Bob Thomas, and that's The Bottom Line. You can see previous episodes of The Bottom Line at thebottomline.tv.